we will be discussing Eternal Take, the long-awaited Uzi album. It came out 2 weeks ago, and then the week after that, he dropped the deluxe version, which is Lil Uzi Vert versus the World 2.
Mm-hmm.
So, guys, EA, how was y'all feeling when y'all woke up that March? That first week of March was like.
It was like the 13th. It was like the 13th or something around.
No, it was the week before that.
It was the 7th.
Yeah, you're right.
And he dropped it at 10 a.m.
It was the 6th.
The 6th.
Yeah, it was the 6th. So so the album was dated to come out on the 13th.
Yep.
But he released EA a week early.
Yep.
Which was the 6th, which has 18 songs.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I woke up and I was like, cool, it's spring break. You know what I'm saying? My spring break started. I get on Instagram. Eternal Take has dropped. I said, they lying. I'm scrolling through on Apple Music. I said,
yeah, I didn't. Yeah, cause like I didn't even believe it, cause I was up till like 1 a.m. Like I was like, come on, Uzi, you gonna drop it? After like 1, I was like, all right, I'm going to sleep. And then I get up at 10 a.m. I check my phone. I check the music chat. They talking about some EA out. I'm like, y'all capping. Let me go see. Opens up Apple Music. Well, I was like, oh, wow, look at that.
Yeah.
So we taking a trip to Baby Pluto.
So
I
was hitting the Uzi shoulder roll all day, just ooh.
It was only right.
Cause that's like that's all I could do when I saw this.
Yeah, I literally like woke up like 12 o'clock in the afternoon just to get a message on my phone. EA finally dropped, and I'm like, y'all lying. And then I checked my phone. I was like, well, let me go ahead and turn the speaker on.
Oh God, gets
it's about that time to throw on that Uzi to jug these shoulders. You know, throw on that Baby Pluto. And
so much music came out that weekend too.
Yeah, because Megan's album dropped that same week, so it's Janae's album. EP, whatever you want to call it. And then Janae also dropped that week as well, the same day.
Even Blueface dropped an album, Rich the Kid dropped an album.
They didn't drop on the same. They dropped on the 13th.
They dropped on the deluxe.
Even still, just.
But we talking about Uzi. We ain't talking about
you're right.
Blueface and Rich the Mile. They
but
okay. Anywho, so if you don't know, we about to break it down for y'all. For those who's been living under a rock, why is so many people hyped about EA? If you're asking that question,
we waited so long.
Here's the answer. Like Megan, Uzi also had a lot of label issues with A Generation Now, which was DJ Drama's and was it Don Cannon label?
Yep.
Yeah, Don Cannon, and they have a partnership co-aligned with Atlantic Records.
Yep.
And there was a situation going on for like literally 2.5 years of Uzi not being able to put out this album, which we have gotten word of since New Paddock dropped, which was back in 2018.
Which didn't even make it on the album.
I'm glad it didn't.
I like that song, though.
I like the song.
I like it,
It
but
could have been a bonus.
No,
I would.
No.
Put
just
metal in my nose like pain.
there was like
the timing.
It was just
too
no,
late.
Yeah, it was just.
It was
no.
too late. So for people that really like Uzi, they haven't gotten a big project from Uzi since Lil Uzi Love Is Rage 2. Yeah, Love Is Rage 2, which came out 2017. And pretty much we didn't get another single till 2018, which is New Paddock.
A long 7 months at that.
Yeah, honestly. Actually, no, I think it was
It dropped in
almost
like
a whole
September.
year.
Yeah, it was.
It dropped in like July.
No,
it dropped like August,
September.
September.
It was still hot outside. It was like July.
No, it
it
dropped in
wasn't July
September.
I said what I said.
But it dropped in September.
New Paddock definitely didn't drop July. I definitely remember not playing that in July.
Okay.
Now, Love Is Rage 2 came out like August, July. We're not going too deep in dates, but like I said, the single came out first. Then not shortly, after another long wait, what you got the word?
I pulled it up.
What is it?
You was wrong. It was definitely September 18th,
See.
2018.
Moving
I looked
on.
this up recently because
Yeah, moving on. We got 2 other singles after that, which were Sanguine Paradise and That's a Rack. I forgot when that exactly came out.
That was like
I would
early
say
2019.
Yeah,
it was like it was earlier in 2019.
Wait, did that come out before or after Free Uzi?
That came out around the same
Free
time.
Uzi also came out.
Free
too.
Uzi came out first, then the other 2.
Yeah,
but Sanguine Paradise was a leak, apparently, because that's another issue Uzi was having with a lot of his songs. They kept getting leaked, and he wasn't able to officially release them because people kept stealing his music and unofficially putting him out and making money off of this man's name and music. So with that being said, Uzi fans were going through a drought, and nowadays albums are getting made a lot faster.
Yep.
And instead of a 2-year wait, albums are now, most people are expecting a year to a half to come out with a new project from an artist. So when it comes to Uzi fans, it was just the hype was so real, and plus Uzi would hype it. He would go to shows. My album's coming out like next week or really, really soon, and then nothing would come out.
Yeah.
And that was another reason a lot of people were upset. So
And they
if you,
hated it.
oh yeah, people were really mad at Uzi. A lot of
I am
Uzi
people.
fans were upset. They had to just stick with the
People
same
is-
songs they got or the leaks. So if you're wondering why so many people went so hard for this album, that is why. Because they was in a drought pretty much, and they only had his leaks and pretty much his false words of him saying it's going to come out, but we would get no word of it coming out. So
Yeah.
that was the biggest issue on why Uzi had a hard time releasing this project. But now it has finally have stepped into the limelight.
Indeed.
Eternal Atake,
And we
18 songs.
turned up.
And then even after he released that, he even gave us news that he even was going to drop a deluxe the next week, which was Lil Uzi Vert versus The World 2.
Yep.
Which,
But-
in my opinion, is his second best mixtape ever.
Also,
It's not a mixtape.
Before we're gonna before I
Are you talking about the
original-
first one?
The first
Oh,
one's
okay.
the second
Yeah.
best mixtape in my opinion. First Love Is Rage. Just-
Yeah.
I'm just glad.
But
that
we gonna get to that, though.
Yeah, I'm just glad that I called it and said that he was gonna drop the deluxe this the following weekend when he was supposed to originally release EA.
Facts.
Yeah, like once he started talking about this Baby Pluto stuff, that's when I was really following him on Twitter. Like I had the
Uh-huh.
updates
I
'cause
was
he
like,
kept playing.
Once he dropped the trailer, and then like
The trailer was live.
because Footstool Shuffle was the first actual single for the album.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
then he did That Way literally the same week
Like,
before the
the
album
week before,
came out.
yeah.
Yeah, the week
Literally
before.
the day before the
Yeah,
album came out.
which was really cool too. And I'm glad he added that as bonus tracks versus like an
Yeah,
official song on the
same,
album.
same.
So it was like, okay, cool. But Eternal Take, track 1, Baby Pluto.
Before
actually, not
we
even.
before we start on that, in case y'all didn't know, he separated into 3 separate ones to
Oh, yeah.
describe his 3 personas.
So,
So the first 6 tracks are Baby Pluto.
lit,
The second 6 tracks are Renji,
Renji,
and then the last 6 tracks are Lil Uzi.
Lil Uzi, Lil Uzi, Lil Uzi. Yo,
In case y'all didn't know that, confirmed by Uzi himself.
it's on
Thank you
Twitter.
for-
No, that's good. So okay, we'll review it by each part and then put it together as a whole. So tracks 1 through 6, which is
Crazy.
Baby Pluto, Low Main,
Crazy.
Silly Watch, Pop, You Better Move, and Homecoming are all considered his alter ego, Baby Pluto. And I like every single song.
Oh
Yes,
God.
Also,
Literally.
especially track number 3, Silly Watch. That beat come in.
Silly Watch is just
so
it's yeah.
I enjoy it. I literally enjoy this whole album. And even like breaking into sections, that section of if I got another project like just straight Baby Pluto, I would have no complaints.
Bruh,
Yeah, Baby Pluto, crazy.
that
It
was
is.
so hard.
Ridiculous. 100%.
Bro, I was driving the first time I heard Silly Watch, and all I heard was. I was like,
Yeah, the beats hit. Yeah, the
And then
beats
the
hit.
little
He's-
transitions at the end of it with the little spaceship
Mhm.
stuff.
Yeah,
I
I,
like
do.
that
Yeah,
too.
I like that.
I
'cause
like
it-
that as well.
I like that because it put in that the story perspective
Mhm.
of
Yup.
like him being
Abducted.
abducted, and then like his
UFO.
experience through. So I ain't gonna, probably for the first 6, You Better Move is probably You Better Move and Silly Watch are my top 2. And the reason why I would put You Better Move over Silly Watch is because of the fact that he sampled that sound from the
pinball.
pinball game.
Yeah.
Only
That's
because
off.
y'all like I used to grow up like when especially when we didn't have like internet.
Yup.
I was on the computer playing that pinball game for
Especially at
hours.
school.
Oh,
I'd be
God.
like and boom, I'll be like sitting there. Come on, let's go. I'd be sitting
Especially
there.
at school, you get
Yup.
free time.
Yup. Mm-hmm.
Yup.
Spacebar.
So for him to use that was definitely like I like the sounds that he used and experimented with in this first section because it definitely like stepped the boundaries of what I'm used to hearing from Uzi, and that production was just.
The production was like
It's
I
A1.
gotta say Low Main is probably my most favorite.
I respect.
Like
Low
Main-
Main,
it just
Low Main is
hit
hit.
so
Low Main
much.
hit. It do.
Like it literally just goes stupid. Like I have to say it. Like out of them first 6 songs, Low Main is probably
All I
my
gotta
most
say
favorite.
is straight bars. I could make it wanna pop.
Yeah.
Make it
Pop
wanna
is dope. It's just that Balenci.
That Balenci part, it was zoning. I'm not going.
I was
First time
I was
I
so
heard
mad
that,
because
I laughed when I heard it. I thought it was funny.
The
I
fir-
literally thought it was funny.
the first time I heard it, I got weak because he went longer than what I thought he was
Same.
going to do.
everything.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, all right,
Like,
talking
he
about
says it a
Balenci,
little bit, then
Balenci,
he's like,
Balenci,
I bought my
Balenci.
new pattern, Balenci.
Balenci,
And then he goes
Balenci,
right back
Balenci.
into it.
Okay.
And I'm just like,
For
wow,
like
so we just go
3-4 bars straight.
Yeah.
streets.
But my
Yeah.
favorite song on there on the first part is Baby Pluto.
I
Just
respect it.
just
I like
because
that
of how
one a
it
lot, too.
came in as
Yeah.
an intro. So
was a
welcome
hard-
to Eternal Atake.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turn to a
Run the paddock, I bought a baby one. Y'all.
I was like,
Yeah,
ooh.
that one.
He said he's spitting.
Yeah, that one goes hard.
Talking to him.
Yep.
So we can agree, Baby Pluto alter ego is all fire.
Oh
We can
yeah,
agree. So-
pretty
Literally,
much.
1 through 6, Homecoming. I was in there.
Yeah, I like Homecoming.
Oh my
Mhm.
god.
Okay, so now Renji, which is 7 through 12, I think.
These are
Or is it 7
sad
through
boy
11?
Vibes. 7 to 12.
12.
Yeah, 7 to
So
12.
Yeah, these are like the sad boy vibes.
So that's I'm Sorry, Celebration Station, Bigger Than Life, Chrome Heart Test, which was produced by Chief Keef, Bust Me, and Prices.
So Celebration Station, it used to be
Fire.
one of my favorite songs, but it dropped off for
Really?
me.
Agreed.
Only because after listening to it so much, it's one of those songs where I'm like, I kind of next.
Yeah.
So-
So keep it pushing.
I ain't gonna lie to you, it's the opposite for me. For me, I wasn't playing it enough, but now I'm actually playing it more because I really like the wordplay he does in the verses.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, and it floated in water. And like, it's just like how he's going like that and the upbeat. Like, I don't know. I vibe with it. I'm Sorry is like my skip song, low key.
Yeah.
I
it's not
like it, but
bad.
it's not one
It's
of those
cool,
songs
it's
I'm
cool.
gonna
I
go
want to
to.
hear every time.
It's
yeah.
it's cool, but like I just it's not for me.
It's a nice transition song, but the best song on here, in my opinion, is Prices. Just because
Prices is hard.
And that's he was talking about his label situation in the song too.
Yeah,
Really?
just
That's
the,
what you gotta think because I just went up on my prices. He really just
Yeah.
went up on his prices.
He did.
so
They
He did.
renegotiated his contract.
the way
makes
back
sense.
sample. That
Oh, I
took
love
me
Yes,
out.
bro.
I
Oh
love
yeah, that was it.
love
It was
it.
perfect.
The second half of Way Back is my favorite part of the song.
Yep.
So I was like,
For those who know, Way Back, Travis Scott, Way Back on Birds in the Trap.
Hey Travis, if you somehow magically see this video, please do a remix of Prices with Uzi and you be on the song.
Yeah,
Thank
that
you
would
very
that would be
much.
dope.
That would be dope. That would be
definitely
super
dope.
Personally, I'm not gonna lie. Personally, for me, for the second half, my favorite track in the second half is probably gonna be Chrome Heart Tags.
I was just about to say
Really?
Chrome Heart Tag's
Bro,
crazy.
And I'm not. Here's
It is
the
crazy.
thing. Here's the thing though. Here's the thing though. For me, I like the transition from Bigger Than Life into Chrome
Bigger
Heart
Than
Tags.
Life crazy too.
I do like that transition.
That's where it hit. And
I do
then
like the transition.
it's not even so much just because Chief Keef produced the beat.
Uh-huh.
It's just
I think that's
just
dope.
I
I think
just
that's the
I-
dopest
I
part of
just
the
like
song.
I just like the vibes of the song.
It's real
The
happy
vibes of the
and
it's real.
bright.
It's
a
real.
super
Bro,
bright
I will-
song.
I don't know if it's because it's not like a harder like boom on that for me.
I was
can
kind of
say,
missing
like,
that.
I think that's why I'm like not connecting with it as much, but I feel like it's gonna grow on me later.
Yeah.
Like,
Uzi
I'm-
was doing hella the high pitched Uzi voice.
Yeah. I don't know. It was cool. I like it. But it's for me. It's probably gonna be between Celebration Station or Prices.
How y'all feel about
Celebration
Bust Me?
Big Step on.
I like it. It's growing on me
It's
now.
cool.
It's growing on
It's
me,
growing on
but
me
it's
now.
still
It's
one.
cool.
It's still one of
Because
the.
I like the beginning and then it like cuts out and then it like builds back up. And
It's
then
one
the
of
beat
those
drop.
ones
It's
where
Lil Uzi Vert.
I'll let it play. But when I go to like, I don't go to. That's not the one of the songs that I go to play. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I'd rather
Yeah.
just let it go through the shuffle and then get to it.
So overall, Renji, it sounds like we messing with the Renji persona.
Yeah, it's
Not
big
maybe not
sad
as
boy
much as
vibe.
It ain't Baby Pluto.
Baby Pluto, but
Yeah.
it's still dope.
It's like, so Renji to me is like, it's like a apologetic type of dude. I feel like this is him low key talking to Britney because I was watching the For the Record
On
Record
Genius.
podcast on Genius, yeah,
Mhm.
and that's what Jacques Morel and the other girl, I can't remember her name right now, but that's what they was talking about.
Mm.
So yeah, there's like, it sounds like he's talking to Britney throughout this. It's one of the songs. He's like, "This is why I don't mess with fans," but I don't remember when he said that in the
That
Oh,
was in
yeah,
I'm
he
Sorry.
said that in. Yeah,
He said I'm
that's
sorry.
what you get with
That's what it
fans.
was,
Yeah,
yep.
yeah.
So let's go ahead and transition to the last part of the album, which is Uzi, which is what we all know, which is pretty much Urgency, which is track 13, to Venetia, Secure the Bag, P2, and then the bonus tracks, Futsal Shuffle, and That Way.
Venetia,
I like
my
the
favorite
last
song.
part.
Really?
Really.
I like that song. That's my shit.
See, that's one of those ones I don't play enough. I gotta play it more. Like I play it, but like sometimes I be just skipping over it, and I'll go to like Secure the Bag because that's my favorite. Secure the Bag is hard to me. I like Urgency. I like the fact Sid is on here,
Yeah.
and me personally, I like the fact Uzi only had one feature. Like I actually like that he didn't really
Yeah.
have no features because
Yeah.
it showed to me he can do a whole album without features,
And it's
Mhm.
still
It's still-
bang.
and it
Yup.
still hit. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people's like, oh, he need features. He need features.
No,
I'm like,
'cause he's
Uzi
done
doesn't.
plenty of
He's done it
albums
before.
yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like people just need that refresher because everybody be just thinking like,
Yeah.
Uzi needs features, and I'm like, not
Type stuff,
necessarily.
No.
stuff. Sheesh. I don't know, cause P2 is gonna be a banger, cause the EXO Tour Life beat. I don't care what nobody says. It's hard. It's
nah.
gonna
I'm
always be
cool
hard.
on it.
It's
I
gonna always
respect
be
it.
hard.
I respect it, but like, I don't want to hear EXO Tour Life
You
Part
don't
2.
gotta
That's just
wanna
how I
hear it,
feel.
I wanted to hear.
You gotta play part 1 into 2.
Personally,
Like I said, I wish they would have changed
I
the
do
beat.
that.
I just wish they
Yeah,
would have
they-
changed the beat.
like
It was cool.
I kinda
TM88
agree.
added in, like he added in different melodies. I saw the Genius video
Yeah,
explaining
same.
it, so I get it, and I get why people like it. But for me, I've heard EXO Tour Life so much, it's hard for me
That's
to
true.
not to look at it not like that, because that's what
I
I'm
see
used
what
to.
you're
So that's
I
why
went
I'm
back
kind of
to
like,
that song and I don't like it as much as I did.
Really?
Yeah.
Weak.
Like
I
when I
haven't-
re-listen to it, I'm like,
I haven't heard it. In
It just
so
got
long.
stupid
It did
overplayed.
crazy.
Yeah.
Super
I'm not going
overplayed.
for me. Urgency's probably my favorite.
I respect.
I
that.
respect
I
that.
can
Like
definitely respect
like
that.
I was
It's emergency.
I was not expecting I just wasn't expecting it to hit the way that it did.
Yeah.
That's
Fair.
that Sid.
Man, Sid
That's
did
Sid
her.
as
Sid,
fuck.
you did your thing on this. Like I'm
Shout
glad
out to
that.
the internet.
And I like to see that he chose Sid as a feature because she's probably one of the last artists that I would have ever
Expected.
seen on the Ozzy album,
Same.
even as a feature.
I wasn't
Like
expecting either.
that was wild.
Yeah.
That way it's starting to.
Hey, I
it,
mess with that.
It
way.
grows on me the
I like
more I
that.
hear it.
Yeah.
That's probably my favorite, especially the intro and like the outro. The what's the word I'm looking for? Like the ambient sound of the
Uh-huh.
sample.
Yeah.
It's the sample, yeah. Yeah.
wanted it. I was like, this.
I
This is the one.
Futsal
baby.
shuffle, just futsal shuffle.
Futsal Shuffle is
Yeah.
harder than I thought it was before. Cause like beside the dance, he actually was still clowning.
No, he was
Yeah,
clowning.
he was clowning,
definitely clowning.
But I'm also kind of just like.
He said, "Are you serious?"
It's yeah.
I swear my money is
Said,
serious.
gotta shoot two at him.
Yo. But
Hey,
that way, I don't know. I
stay
just
with
like
the
the
blue check.
vibe on that way. I like the vibe and the flow on that way, especially like the second part. It's
Mhm.
like diamonds hitting, bling, bling, make the chopper sing. So it's like that part. I be like, ooh, like
Yup.
you know what I'm saying. But yeah, no, I definitely enjoy the album as a whole.
Oh, yeah, for
all-
sure.
with all three parts combined. Honestly, I don't even have a song I dislike. I have ones that I listen to more than others, but
yeah,
I honestly don't. I can't say there's a song on here I really just like. No, this ain't it.
no.
Right now, this is my number 2 album of the year. Right.
What's number
now.
1 for you?
Anyways, by Young Nudie. Because that
I respect
album,
it.
Anyways,
I
it's crazy.
I respect it.
Anyways, it's
respect
crazy.
I'll probably say if I had to give a least favorite song for this whole entire project, it'd probably be Fussel Shuffle just because it was a single.
For me, it's P2. I'm just not gonna hold nobody up. That's the one I
P2
probably
was-
won't pay.
It
play
was
for real.
cool. It was cool, but I was just yeah.
I'm cool. It's like
But
I can
Fussel
do
Shuffle,
without
yeah.
it. Low-key.
Yeah, I see
like
what
I
you're
said, I
saying.
feel it, but I can do without it. Every other song I'll keep. So out of 18 songs, really, if I'm going 17 out of 18, I'm taking that as a great album. I'm
Yeah,
Mm.
I mean,
Enjoying
it
it.
gotta.
I gave
It
it
gotta.
a 9.
Yeah, it's gonna
It's-
get a 9 for me.
high replayability.
Very
And
high
for
replayability.
those that all hating on Eternal Tape, either A, you just don't really listen to Uzi, because I actually been listening to Uzi for a minute. We all have. So we kind of are fans. So it's like we
were waiting on
appreciate-
this.
I appreciate it. But like if you're not an Uzi fan, I still recommend this album. You might like a few tracks on this. And if you just don't rock with Uzi, I don't know what to tell you, because he making big moves.
He's a goat.
Just know.
I ain't gonna call him GOAT. but
He is a
pulling.
GOAT.
Just y'all know. After all this coronavirus is over, this album gonna be summer 2020.
The first
on
thing I'm
soul.
playing.
And his album has so
is
much
Silly Watch.
replayability.
Yep, there's
That's
a.
another great thing I love about this album. Like I literally can keep going back to
Yup.
it and just let the old album play.
I can already tell. I
And
can already.
just this is like how when Young Thug dropped So Much Fun. This is like the
Uh,
Uzi version for
just
me.
throw it on.
Yeah.
Yup.
And,
It was
and just let it
crazy.
play.
Like this album did 325K first week,
Yup.
Yeah.
and then
The hype was real.
the week after, he dropped Lil Uzi versus the World 2.
So we
Yup.
might as well go
It's
ahead and
the
talk
next
about
one.
that.
Yes.
And guess what? He did it again.
What you talking about?
Another 300K.
All right, wait. They got the numbers out already?
Not yet, but that's
Oh,
projected.
oh, you
It's
just projected?
projected.
Dang.
But I think he gonna do it again.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised because a lot of people was looking forward to the Deluxe. The one thing I do like about the Deluxe on this project is the fact he added a lot of songs that didn't come out officially and made it officially, and like actually listen to the fans. Like added
Yeah, he let him
Myron,
choose the tracks.
Lotus. Like I know Bean with Kobe, Chief Keef. That was a song I know a lot of fans. were
A lot
looking
of people
forward to.
wanted Moon Relate.
Me on the moon relate.
We gonna get into that. So Lil Uzi Vert
that's the track.
versus the World 2. So now let's transition to that. Definitely, what we got? 14 extra songs added onto the 18 songs, making the Deluxe album a total of hour and 45 minutes
32
of
songs.
just straight Uzi and
I
bangers.
separated them.
Yup.
Yeah. Oh, you separate. I just
Yeah,
have it
so-
as a whole.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
same.
took
I
out
have
the
it as-
songs I don't like in both.
I
of
ain't
them
gonna
and just
cap.
throw it on
I'm trying to
shuffle.
run up his streams.
The only
I know.
the only OCD thing about this, like, cause I have both projects together. I wish he would have had Eternal Take at top, and then
I mean, it's Lil Uzi versus the World.
Low-key.
that's also
Two.
very true.
I do be having to scroll down to.
Cause I'd be like,
that.
I mean,
That's why I
sometimes,
separated them.
cause sometimes,
I see why.
cause sometimes I be in the mood for just EA, so I gotta scroll down
Mhm.
past it, like let me get to this, and then I'll go back.
So, how did y'all feel when y'all listened to Lil Uzi versus the World 2? Like, how
So-
did that, you know what I'm saying?
as a fan who heard some of the snippets prior, it's good that he's finally releasing the songs, but at the same time, I feel like this is a fan project.
Yeah.
So like he was like
100%.
he actually was on Twitter and was like, so what do y'all want on this? And he took 8 songs from them and then he added 6 more songs that he chose.
That's what's up. Do you know the 8 that he chose, that the fans chose?
So it's Myron, Lotus, Bean, Moon Relate, Come This Way, Trap This Way, and I want to say one more if I'm not mistaken. Let's see, 1, 2, 3.
Wow,
4,
you know the
5.
first.
No,
I
that
can
it's
show
the.
you. It's just or no.
Yeah, I'm not sure what. The
Okay, no,
other
I
one
mean you
was,
named
but
a good amount.
Yeah,
First
but
8 songs on this album
Are starred.
Are starred.
That's how you know people
Yeah.
are like
It's
really
like we
messing
gonna
with
throw
this.
it on and we gonna just let it play.
I'm not gonna lie, because I remember I know that Myron was a leak, like was one of the huger leaks. I actually did not even hear Myron until the night before EA came out.
I didn't hear it till the
this
Deluxe
dropped,
coming out.
Because I was just like, because they were like, yeah, this song been. I was like, this song big, and I'm like, has it really? Because we don't do leaks over here.
We
No,
don't.
I
do
don't,
leaks.
I don't listen to the
I
flood.
saved
Us.
myself that.
Not
Yeah,
the
I don't listen to
flood.
the
But
flood.
but Myron, oh my god,
You
cool.
mess
oh,
with my.
oh
It's
my
cool.
god.
I wish
I
they
like
kept
it.
it sped up like he did in the little.
Yeah, I ain't
snippet.
gonna. After you showed me the sped up version, I would have preferred the sped up version over this
Now,
one.
But I
think-
still rock with Myron.
I think for me, my most favorites are definitely Yasersky with 21.
Of course.
Thirsty.
sir.
Indeed.
What's up with
I
Future?
don't like that song.
That's on
I
fire.
have to.
That's
I have
alright.
to. I have to.
It was a good Future verse too.
I gotta
That's
play that
another reason
more.
why I like it.
I gotta play that one.
It's a
would do
vibe,
that.
and then definitely Strawberry Pills.
Yeah, I was about to say Strawberry
So-
Pills is probably
He
the
not
hardest
saying
song,
none of that, but
Moon
they- it's
Relate is
slapping.
my
I'm a,
favorite.
so for my
That's one of the songs I don't like on it.
Because you and the moon don't relate, bruh.
See, the reason I don't like it is because it reminds me of a throwaway from 2017.
Bruh,
respect.
it's cool.
It
You
do
and the
sound
moon
like
just
that.
don't relate.
That's
bruh.
why I don't. I'm like, maybe if it would have came out during that time when that like Love Is Race 2
It's
was out, it probably would have been
okay.
hitting.
You and the moon just don't relate.
You
bruh.
right.
I hate
You
that.
right.
That's all it is.
You right.
from this, I would probably
I
say
like leaders too.
my
to
top
nap.
three.
They ain't too bad either.
If I had to give my top 3 tracks, it'd probably be Myron, Yasersky, and No Auto.
You
I-
actually like
See,
the
I
I
like
like
No
no
Auto.
auto because Uzi messed up the song.
See,
Ooh,
now
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
I've heard
when
mixed
I,
reviews on that. Like people mess with it, and then there's some people that don't.
the
mess
only
with
down, the one thing I didn't like about No Auto is when I saw it with Lil Durk. I'm like, oh, he rapping over that beat. I thought I was gonna hear that.
The no auto dirt.
I thought I was gonna hear that beat. I was gonna be like, ugh, but then I heard it. I'm like, hold on, what's going on?
Oh, you scared, huh?
it. Yeah.
Oh, you.
What? Oh, you scared, huh? Oh, you. What?
I was like, okay, Dirk, and then Uzi got on. I'm like,
I actually, honestly, I don't think Uzi took away from the song.
Lil
I think
Durk
he
vibe.
added his own. I think he
tried to do the flow with it.
Yeah, he
Slide
tried
that
to.
in
Do,
there.
he was trying to do the. He tried to do the offbeat. He tried to do the offbeat flow, but he still added his own like Uzi flair to it.
Yeah.
and that's what I can appreciate about it. Yeah, Sersky. Oh yeah.
That
Yes,
song
sir.
Oh yeah,
hard.
I'm going. Hey,
That's
hold on,
nice.
Uzi 21.
That song
If y'all
wild.
can, I'm
Yes,
gonna need y'all to drop a
Sersky.
video to that one right
Yeah,
there.
that one.
I'm
You
still-
said just do a whole collab album?
I'm still trying to get.
We waiting on Savage Mode 2 right now.
I'm still trying to get used to
and without warning too.
I'm still trying to get to Strawberry Peels. I
That was
like it.
wild.
The
The
reason
beat
the
dumb
reason
wild.
why I don't like it is the chorus.
Yeah.
Strawberry Peels, Strawberry
Air
Peels,
factor.
Strawberry
Yeah,
Peels.
I agree.
I'm like
That is the only
that
downside.
kills
like
me.
Strawberry. I'm smoking on strawberry peels.
Yeah, I was like, come on now. I'm like,
They just-
that's
Hey.
yeah.
But Thug and
it's-
Gunna part.
But Balenci, it's the same thing. Just Strawberry Pills.
I prefer the Balenci because the Balenci you could hit a.
Yeah.
Strawberry Pills. Strawberry Pills.
I'm
Strawberry
cool on the
Pills.
strawberry peels.
I
And it's all
understand.
high pitched. Strawberry pills, strawberry pills.
I mean, that's that Thug.
I'm like,
I mean,
come on, Thug.
He's on the Money Spread too.
I feel it.
Or is it?
I like
on,
Got the
No,
Guap
you
better.
got
What's it? Got the
Money-
Guap.
Got the
It's
Guap
the
is
Guap.
better than
It's got the
money.
Guap.
Money
That's
spread.
all with Young Nudie.
Yeah,
My
money
bad.
Money
spread.
spread is hard. It made me want to do this the whole time.
Personally, I'm gonna be honest. Even though I like Nudie, I
don't like his
could have done
verse.
his. I could have done without his verse on that.
His
I feel
verse
that.
didn't
Love-
fit because he was just he was talking about sex very explicitly.
Yeah, I was
randomly
just like,
out
I was
the
like,
cut.
oh, okay.
Ah, jeez.
But that's
But even still, I think with Myron, that's well, not even with Myron, with Lil Uzi versus the World 2.
Yeah, I keep.
I feel like
mixing
this
that
is
up, too.
I feel like this is just more of a
like Adam said, a fan album. for
yeah.
me.
It's like
Okay.
you just throw it on shuffle and you just let it go.
For me, it's one of those projects where like I just take the songs I like and just drop the rest.
fair.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Because I don't like all 14, but it ain't meant for me. It's meant for the people that really was looking forward to some of these songs. So like, I just
Yup.
take the ones that I like and keep it pushing. Not
Yeah.
saying that I hate the other ones, except Moon Relate. Yeah.
I definitely,
I'm so-
I definitely
don't
appreciate-
like that song.
It's not a good song to me.
That song is fire,
Personally.
bro.
Personally, yeah, I agree.
I like the fact I like that this album contrasted to Eternal Take with the features.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Yes,
that was a
I would
nice little.
agree.
I think that was a nice little touch because that kind of helped. Because I'm not gonna lie, I was not like while I was ready for this part 2. I was also like, I need some features, bro. I like what you did on
See-
Eternal Take. I like that, but let's see what you let's just see what you got with
With
other
that
ones.
being said, for me, it was like I was looking forward to the features, and then when I got them, I was just kind of like,
Some of them I was
They were
disappointed.
I'm cool.
Yes.
And this leads me to my next point. Do you prefer EA or
what I was
Lil
gonna
Uzi versus
say.
the World 2?
I'm
For
taking
me, I'm
EA.
taking EA.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's EA.
I
Like-
gotta give Lil Uzi versus the World 2 more plays per
That
se.
too.
But like right now, EA got it. Like,
EA definitely has
Yeah.
it. It's just like that
'Cause
album.
I think
feel.
I was telling you when we was in the game chat the other day. Like EA overall, it flows better. It has that.
That's another thing
It
I
has
like
that
about it.
composure to it.
Yep.
Yeah,
I think,
like that's another thing that goes into it. Him making this like a fan album because EA was actually his album, so he had time to build a concept
structure.
and
Yeah.
everything.
Yep, mhm.
With this one, he was like,
I got a
"What
bunch of
what leak
songs.
tracks y'all want?"
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
y'all
I-
want
And I
these?
still
And let
think
me
that's
add a couple
dope.
of these.
I still think that's really dope that he
Yeah,
did
that
that
is
because a
dope.
lot of
Definitely.
artists don't do like fan service like that.
They
And
don't.
he literally was like, "I got y'all." Just
He rock with his fans.
yeah, and I'm like, and I like that part. I'm not downplaying Lil Uzi versus the World 2, but I'm just saying if I had to pick between the two, I'm definitely picking EA.
Okay, so let
Yep.
me ask y'all this:
Dun-dun-dun.
Lil Uzi versus the World
One.
One
I
is
don't even
better
gotta
than
think
two.
about it.
Yeah.
It's one.
Yeah.
That's not
Alright,
even a
just making sure.
question.
Yeah,
Just
no, because
making
when
sure.
one came out, that was just a time like
that was a great time. in life.
man, like it just
It's only 9 songs and all of them rock,
I-
except for
I-
maybe Team Rocket.
No,
But
well, no. Team Rocket hard.
Scott Ramona louder than that song.
No, it's not.
Yes.
I'm
Don't
taking Team
disres-
Rock over Scott. That's the one song I don't like on
Chill.
that song.
Scott Ramona fire.
Scott Ramona
wrong.
it was cool,
It was
but it
Team
wasn't.
Rocket.
Song
fire. don't downplay
Hold on,
Team
let
Rocket.
me go and look at the track.
Because don't
list for
forget
the
my
week.
man.
Canadian Goose, High
caught
Roller,
up
Money
you too.
Longer, Grab the Wheel, You Was Right, Baby
Was
Are You
Right is the
Home,
hardest song
P's
on
and
there.
Q's.
Cap.
No.
What? Are you
Um,
serious?
It's not the
P's and
hardest
Q's
song.
harder
on
than
there.
that song.
It
Are you
is harder.
serious?
Yes, it
Stay on
is.
my P's and my Q's.
No,
Yeah.
it's
Stay
not
on my
harder-
Q's and my
it's
T's.
not harder than
Canadian Goose harder than that.
That is a fact.
You are. Oh my God, y'all are tweaking. Bro.
Well, you said yeah, all right.
You was right, I was wrong.
No,
Yeah, I should have never ever took her home.
I'm
That's
sorry.
not the
Here's
best
the, okay.
song.
Here's the thing. While P's
that
and,
is a good song,
P's
but it's
and
not the best song.
P's and
It's the best
Q's
song
was
on
good. It's not the best song.
It's
P's
not.
and Q's
It's not
was
the best
good.
song.
I'll
but
take
it was just
Grab the Wheel over P's.
it was just
than,
it was just
You
that
Were
it was
Right.
just that one track that was easy. It was just super catchy.
Fantasy.
It was super
like,
catchy.
I like the message he was trying to like go in there with it, but like it's honestly one of my songs I don't really be geeking to listen to all the time. I'm not gonna lie. That's just me personally.
I might
If I had
have
to pick
to-
my top favorites, it's definitely gonna be Canadian Goose,
Mhm.
High Roller,
Mhm.
Grab the Wheel.
Mhm.
I'll even take Baby Are You Home.
I like that song too.
Over You Were Right, because that
I'm-
beat hit harder.
But I'm not gonna hold you. The Perfect Love tape low key better
No, it ain't.
to me.
I'm taking Lil Uzi versus the
Do
World
what I
too.
want.
Wait,
Four of
the,
us?
The Perfect Love tape
That song
versus
hard.
the
Versus Love is
versus
Lil Uzi.
the World One.
They came out the same year.
I know.
It
Are you
did.
that's what I'm asking. Are you talking
Mhm.
about? No, I'm taking Lil Uzi versus the World One.
I don't know.
I'm taking
I will
that,
argue
but
and
the
say
Perfect
Love Is
tape
Rage
got
1.
Bangers on it.
I will argue and say Love
I
Is
took
Rage
the
1
burner.
and
No,
Lil
that's
Uzi versus the
fair
World
enough.
1 is his best mixtapes.
Yeah, nah, Love Is Rage.
Love
the
Is
first
Rage
one,
is the-
that's
is-
that's his top one.
It's
That's
just
it.
it's
That's the
heat.
one.
Super Saiyan
That's
alone.
Oh my God.
So
You know
with what so now that we're getting more into his other projects, if y'all had to rank from with EA included and Lil Uzi versus the World 2 included, how would you rank his projects so far? So only Love Is Rage 1, Lil Uzi versus the World 1, The Perfect Love Tape, Love Is Rage 2, EA, and then Lil Uzi versus the World 2. That's 6
Got it.
projects. If you had to rank from 6 to 1 being best,
You said
6
Love
being
Is
the
Rage
lowest,
too?
All right.
it's included as well.
Okay.
So we're doing albums and mixtape.
All right.
I'm not talking about his other
Uh,
mixtapes like 1017 versus the
Can we-
World,
can
even
we
though
take
that
like-
was fire.
Dang.
I would say, can we take a little
Break.
in
We
a session
gotta
because
take a
I need
break.
to
I gotta
think about
order
this.
All right, cut.
5 minutes later.
Right.
All right, so back again. Like I said, my question is, if you had to rank all of Uzi projects, starting from number 1, Love Is Rage 1, in order, the date they were released, Lil Uzi versus the World, Perfect Love, Love Is Rage 2, EA, or Lil Uzi versus the World 2. That is 6 projects, 6 being your least favorite. You still like the album, but it isn't your best or favorite album. And then 1 being like, this is his best. In your personal opinion. So, ASAP Jubilant, we're going to go ahead and start with you. So,
Well, I was going to say real quick, I think we have a general consensus on our number 6.
do we really?
I think we might.
Hold on.
I mean, we can do it together. I have no issue with that. All right, we're going to say it at the same time?
At 6,
Yep.
all right.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Perfect.
Lil
Love.
Uzi versus the World 2.
Okay, look.
All right, we're divided.
I said Perfect Love.
As
Ooh.
yeah, I did too.
Uh-oh.
Perfect. I did
It's
too.
a
Oh, it's a divide.
Yeah, I was
All
like, it's a
right.
divide. So perfect love tape.
Y'all said, see, okay, let me explain something. I was thinking that as well. I was going to put that as my number 6.
I was
But
at first.
I had to think about it more and more, and I honestly feel like I'm probably going to like more of the tracks on Lil Uzi versus the World 2 more than probably Perfect Love. And on top of that, I haven't given enough listens to Lil Uzi versus the World 2, so I can't give it that automatic because I feel like it's got to grow on me still because I'm still bumping a lot. But I have played it, and I do like the fact it's more of that fan project. So that's why I put that above Perfect Love. Now, that is my number 5, though.
Yeah,
They're right next to each
Perfect
other.
Love is my number 5.
Okay, so we can
Yeah,
agree.
Okay, so we
5
just
and
look
6.
like Because
Okay.
for me personally, I can already tell you that I already have more tracks that I mess with on Lil Uzi versus the World 2 than I did the Perfect Love.
Yeah.
So
Because
that's why I was like,
I
can already
remember
knock that
when the
out.
Perfect Love tape came out, and it wasn't my most favorite. To me,
Like,
it was
It
like
was dropped when it was so much other stuff he
Yeah.
was putting out and all types of other stuff.
Yeah.
He was still digesting Lil Uzi versus the World, so
Mhm.
it's like
I was just like, this is all right, but this ain't.
I agree.
See, the only disadvantage I would say his mixtapes have are their lower songs than the albums. That was my biggest issue with trying to decipher them.
Oh, in terms
I
of
wouldn't say that because
it's
you
like-
can have like 9 songs, and if it's a strong 9 songs
Yeah,
versus
it
that
can be-
17,
yeah, I was like, it can be
I'm
a-
gonna pick that strong 9.
I would
Fair
agree.
enough.
It's just Perfect Love wasn't strong enough for me to say it's better than one of the other projects. That's all I feel. So we could all agree 5 and 6 is somewhere between Perfect Love and Lil Uzi versus the World too.
Mhm.
So this is my question now: are we gonna do that wild? Just yell that out?
Nah,
Yeah,
I was
I
just
like
saying
that.
for those at the
Nah,
moment.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm with it.
Oh, you like that? I mean,
I was
shit,
like, we
can
can-
do
what
that.
what y'all
We
got
can
number
consider-
4?
All right.
Y'all ready?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Love
Lil
is
Uzi
Rage
versus
too.
the World.
Okay,
The
we got
first one.
another divide.
Okay,
Okay,
I
hold on.
said
What did you
Love
say?
is Rage 2.
I said Love is Race 2 as well.
See, I thought so until I looked at the track list and I was like, nah, I was rocking with this.
I
Nah,
was
yeah, nah,
definitely
it
rocking
was-
What
with
did you pick for your number 4?
Lil Uzi versus the World.
So y'all picked.
Yeah.
Wow.
We just did it again.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I was scared to see what the rest of these.
See, my reason I didn't put because I never was a big fan of Love is Rage 2 as a whole. Like I like some of the songs, but like as an album, it's a good chunk.
You
I was
tripping.
cool on.
That's-
Nah.
that
Other
he-
without the deluxe,
don't get me
I was
wrong.
low key cool
I-
on a lot of the tracks.
I
Without
can
the
see
deluxe,
a lot of people were like
'Cause
that.
the
But I
deluxe-
like the songs that people didn't like.
yeah,
Like
I
the
was.
444 plus 222.
I like
was
that.
long. That was
I
a
like
lot.
that.
Bull.
I like that.
Bull. Hey.
Like, don't get me wrong. The first half was strong. It's when I get to the middle.
I like
That's when it
early
loses.
20 Rager.
Like,
Yeah, I see what
nope,
you-
I
I
was
see what
cool.
you mean.
I was cool on
Uh,
that. Neon Gus is definitely great.
What's the song I'm thinking?
I like
of?
Unfazed, but it could be
Unfazed-
better.
Yeah, that's the
yeah.
skip
It was.
It could
It
be
was
better.
alright. It was
I
alright.
like
I'm
Life
cool.
Dark
Goes On.
Queen.
Yeah, Dark
Dark
Queen.
Queen
Was hard.
hit.
Life Goes On was literally my life at that point. in
Life
time.
Goes
Tim, you
On
know.
hit.
I was cool
I
on
know it
Malfunction.
hurts
I was cool on X. I was cool on How to Talk. I was cool on Pretty
What?
Miami.
X was fire.
I like Pretty Mommy.
I was Miami. My fault. Miami. I said Miami. I was, and then of course XO Tour Life.
But 20 minutes was on that John.
It's on
Like
the
I said, without the deluxe.
You got to count the deluxe.
Wow.
No, with the no, I included the deluxe. With the deluxe is why I gave it that spot,
True.
Yeah.
which you'll see my next answer
Alright.
coming up.
So what's number 3? 1,
Oh,
Hold on.
2,
yeah, right.
Yeah.
3.
Eternal
EA.
Take.
Love is Rage 2. Is my
See,
number 3.
it's my number 3 also, but I still haven't placed the first one.
You ain't got the first one. Okay, so for me, so for me,
Yeah,
Eternal
it's my 3 though.
Eternal Take is right now. I can see
It's
it going to
number
number 2. It's
Yeah, that's
3,
my number-
but I
yeah.
can see it going to number 2. I definitely can see it going to
So,
number 2. I'm not gonna lie to
for-
you.
It's
But
a
right now,
solid 3.
right now it's a solid 3
So I'm gonna be.
It's-
because
it's
I
up
like
and
this
it's stuck.
album. I like this album way better than Love Is Rage 2. I'm not gonna lie. Not
see,
gonna lie. I
Now,
do.
see, that's and that's where I like.
Except 20 More Minutes. I love that song.
I ain't
I
gonna-
do love that song.
Love is Rage 2 would have been my number 4. until he dropped the deluxe, and that's when it bumped up to number 3.
I respect it.
I was like, I had to.
Nah, EA is at a solid 3. It's literally up and it's stuck.
It's
Like,
gonna go up for
there.
me. I can see it going
Nope,
up for me.
It's literally.
I
there. 'Cause
definitely
these
see it
other-
going
these
up.
other 2 is like they irreplaceable in my eyes.
Fair enough.
These next 2 is just the first
All
2.
right,
So what's y'all number 2?
1, 2, 3.
Eternal
Lil Uzi
Atake.
versus the world.
I'm with Malik. I'm
EA
with
is my
Malik.
number 2.
See, and
EA
that's
is
and,
my
and
number 2.
I was
Mhm.
debating on having that as my number 2, but y'all gotta look at it like this. The reason I can't believe y'all rank Lil Uzi vs. the World 1 so low. Back in 2016 when that
It was
came out,
everywhere, bruh.
that project was dope.
See, you're
bro.
right, but I can't
Like,
put it above Love Is Rage
everywhere.
2.
I can.
I can't.
Low
I
key.
cannot.
I
had no
the
problem
feeling-
with that.
Those 9
Like-
songs don't overpower like
See,
the
for me, it
16
do.
songs that I
Yes, they
like.
do.
See, and that's the point that I was making.
Yeah.
That 9-track project
guarantee you.
overtops pretty much that
I
album for
guarantee
me.
you, if you listen to Lil Uzi versus the World right now, straight through, as
Straight
compared
through.
to Love Is Rage 2, straight through.
I'm skipping songs on Love Is Rage too. I know I am.
I'm not gonna skip a song until I get to number 10, and then
What's number
12
10?
through 14. Number 10 is Unfazed. It's not a bad song, but
It
it's
could've been
definitely
better.
skippable.
I did like it at first, but then when I really thought about it, I'm like, this song really not that great. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a huge Weeknd fan, but I'm like, nah, this ain't hitting all the way. But nah, Lil Uzi versus the World
That
1
was-
came out
It-
at a
yeah.
great time in
That was
2016.
everywhere.
Money
bro.
Longer was his biggest single to date at that time.
Yup.
On top of that, he was doing all the stuff with Metro Boomin.
He
and
sure was.
oh my gosh, bro! Like
And
that
then
project,
What got it for me? I don't know why, but I really love that cover art, bro.
the cover
Yeah,
art,
the
is
cover
dope.
art crazy.
The Scott Pilgrim
Yeah,
artwork.
it's like every time I just sit and stare at it, I find something new in that picture every time. It just is very enticing.
But
That's just-
yeah, so but like I said, honestly, I can see EA low key coming up above it because I feel like
That's-
EA is a
yeah,
better
see, it's not
album
gonna
wise. It's a better album, but I just like the timing and the feel that Lil Uzi versus the World gives me.
That's
Yeah,
why.
that's why I like.
okay,
That's why I give
yeah.
it so high.
Because EA didn't make me feel better than what I felt when Lil Uzi versus the World came out.
See,
Like,
but EA ain't
Yeah,
had
but that's
no time
different
yet.
times.
EA
Yeah, it ain't
only
had
been out for
time.
like it ain't had no time yet.
That's
That's why.
true.
That's
We
why I
gotta think
said-
back on it 4 years in the future.
Mhm.
Yup.
fair. We got to come back to this 4 years later.
And
We gotta-
And then number
because
one.
Love Is Rage.
Love Is Rage.
Love Is
That's
Rage one.
that was
was-
unbeatable, bro.
that was the beginning of the end.
See, I was
truly-
struggling,
First
and I
I
thought
dropped
about it
my
like, wait a
top,
minute.
bae. Then
I
I
remember
cool
Back
bae.
in 2015.
Yup.
I'm gonna just go ahead.
2015,
I'm gonna
that
just,
was-
bro. Like all these something, bro. Safe House,
banger.
Banned from TV.
banger.
Fire.
Super Saiyan,
Fire.
Super Saiyan.
That's my favorite.
That's the first song
my
I heard
favorite
by
Lil
Lil Uzi,
Same.
and that made me a fan of him.
Same.
No, second song. First song I heard by him was Top.
Top is live
I,
too.
What?
surprisingly,
Top is
I
live,
didn't
too.
know it
Monday,
until the first song that I heard
Tuesday.
from Uzi was actually New York Nights at 21.
That song is live.
That was
I
the,
like
that
that
was
song
the
too.
first song that I heard by Uzi, and that was just like that's still probably today probably closer to be one of my favorite Uzi songs.
really.
Like top
That- I
five
like it.
overall
I
top
like it.
5 overall Uzi songs. That's still up there.
That With My Crew 1987.
People
Oh,
so-
God.
so
That's
underrated.
bro.
Elbow,
Yep, so
elbow.
underrated. So
But that's
underrated.
bro, Love Is Rage.
Riding
It's just
around.
But
It
can-
enemies.
Enemies fire and all my chains.
I just like honestly,
Yup.
and that's the one.
Fire.
See, and that's
I
the,
don't like Lamborghini Dream though.
I'm cool on it too.
Yeah.
With the 808
Yeah.
Mafia.
And
I could play it.
And here's the thing, and that's
Any
why.
money, many money, mo.
That's why I had a love-hate relationship with Love Is Rage, is because I knew Uzi would never be able to top this.
This again,
He
nope.
would never be able to do
Nah.
this again. He would
Nah.
never be able to.
And honestly, Lil Uzi versus the World was the closest I felt like we was gonna get. That's why I,
can
liked
see-
it so
I
much.
can-
too.
I can see why
right
you
after
say
Right
that.
after that.
So it was like,
It was like right along with it, and I was like, I'm cool with it.
Lil Uzi go Super Saiyan.
Yo,
Hey,
but I'm glad we see our list was pretty similar.
Yeah, I was like,
I
our
was
list
like, I wonder how wild y'all finna get, because I'm trying to be
I ain't gonna.
constructive. But I'm sure everyone got their own opinion. If you haven't listened to Lil Uzi Love Is Rage 1, please listen to
you
that
in
project.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
On SoundCloud. Don't listen to the
SoundCloud.
Apple
On
Music.
Yeah,
SoundCloud.
because SoundCloud
Apple doesn't
got
have
all
the
the
full version.
songs.
Just know, if you listen to it, have the fire extinguisher ready, because it's gonna be a lot of heat in your ears, man.
Yep.
Yeah, that project was dope. But overall, I am a huge fan of EA. I do like the Deluxe. It's cool. I do want to give it some more listens, but EA is definitely one of my favorite projects to come out this year so far.
Definitely. This is gonna be my last question before we end it off.
All right.
Putting both EA and if we want to consider the Deluxe together as a project as an overall, out of 10, what would y'all give it?
With the Deluxe, I feel like it make it go down a little bit.
I was like, with the Deluxe, I'm gonna give
Without it,
with the Deluxe, I'd give it a hot 8.7.
I give it a 7.
Without the
Obviously,
Deluxe,
I give it a solid.
without the
7.
I give it a
Deluxe,
7.
it jumps up to a 9. At least for me.
Without the Deluxe, I give it
8.5
9.
to a 9.
Without the deluxe, I give it a 9. With the deluxe, I give it like an 8.25.
Some people like, how did Deluxe make it go down? Well, let me explain something. You just added 14 more tracks, and it's
That
like
bring the average down.
I gotta equate more songs into it, and if I don't like most of the songs on Deluxe, then that's gonna make the rating go down. So
literally.
you know what I'm saying? That's how I view it, but
But
it's not bad either. I'm not saying that like 7 is gonna be a bad. Like it's still solid,
Indeed.
but it's also like I could do without it, pretty much.
Yep, but you
But I still think it's dope that he put it out.
Indeed. But y'all already know. Lil Uzi.
But this is a
did your thing.
concert album, you can tell.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And I'm sorry this Corona stuff going crazy because this will go stupid in concert.
When he
Honestly,
drop his tour dates, I'm
He
there.
honestly, I could see him because of like with the coronavirus and everything. I feel like we could hear or start seeing some like him teasing a tour maybe around August or so.
Hopefully,
I'd probably say like
if this Corona don't stop.
as long as
Corona
but
gotta
that's
chill out.
because Corona, we need you. We gotta talk.
Hopefully he come close to Cincinnati too, bro.
Yeah.
Or just to
I mean, he
Cincinnati.
came with like Ty Dolla $ign and all of them that Murder Beast that
I remember
tour.
that.
But and he's come to Cincy before, so hopefully we'll see.
I hope he does it again.
He kind of too big of a star at this point.
Nah, that don't mean he
He
can't still
could
come.
definitely, if Chris Brown could fit in what is it?
Riverbend.
Riverbend, then Lil Uzi
He
can.
can come.
I
it's
mean-
just based on if he wants to. Like,
But
if
at the
they
same
got the
time,
band set up.
you got but at the same time, Cincinnati has been becoming like a little like artists are starting to like see Cincinnati as like okay, maybe I should have this on part of the tour.
That's enough.
So,
But at the end of the day, Corona, we gotta get past this first.
yeah,
before
that's
we
the
even
main.
get our
That's
hopes high.
first and foremost.
So in the meantime, while y'all quarantine in the houses, please listen to Love Is Rage 1.
Mm-hmm.
Honorable mention, listen to 1017 versus the World.
That is a very slept on album.
That was super.
Especially today.
That's a hot honorable
If you don't
mention.
know what it is a Gucci Mane and Lil Uzi collab project that came out during the same year. I think The Perfect Love.
2017.
2017 or 16?
2016, actually, yeah, it might
Yeah,
be
I
2016.
think it was 16. Let me look on
All I
something.
know is now I'm getting money, had to fuck my wrist today.
Yeah, but no,
Heard you
listen to
go
that.
With her, but
That's
my girl today.
That's the project you definitely.
That was the
gonna
only song I
wanna,
liked off that
check out.
project.
Stop it. Secure the Bag.
Secure the bag.
6 and 04.
In
Oh
04,
my
that's the
God.
best song.
That's the best song.
I didn't listen to that one. I didn't
Oh,
listen
well, we
to
got
that
you
one
after this. If you
yeah.
didn't listen to that, definitely look that one up. If you want to hear
Today's the right
Uzi
song.
really spaz, that is the song.
Today.
But
SoundCloud Uzi hit different.
it definitely hits different, and that is why
That
I
is facts.
highly encourage you to check out Love Is Rage 1 because that's
Yep.
where Uzi started on SoundCloud.
Indeed.
And that's all we really have. So if you like this review that we did on Eternal Take with the Deluxe, please like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what was your favorite Uzi project in the comments below.
And if y'all want to do that, if y'all want to take it a step further, rate y'all top 5 Uzi songs of all time.
That's
Indeed.
hard.
That's tough. That's tough.
20
I can't-
minutes. 20 minutes.
I
Gotta
say
be on
20
there.
minutes.
I can't do. I
Super
can't do
Saiyan.
that right now.
Top.
Nah.
This is in no order.
Yeah, you got
Silly
that.
Watch, and you was right. That's my top 5. I really mess with that song.
And on that note, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up this episode of the 4 reviewing Lil Uzi Vert's Eternal Take.
Indeed.
I came in with a
New 40 Glock, fuck on your bitch, make that hoe want a milli rock. I'm with my boys and no, we do not milli rock. Funny money, no, this is not no silly guap. Got a richer